Hello! I'm back at last, so let's do it. I'm really glad that some people found the invertebrates cute because I think that they're really cute. I have a big soft spot in my heart for inverts because, particularly in the conservation world, they don't get a lot of love. So, one of the things that I'm hopefully going to do after I graduate is champion the cause of invertebrates, make sure that they're getting all the love they need in national parks and stuff. But this week, I have something that should be a little bit more conventionally cute for everybody.
The main features of the red coats, it varies in colour, can be almost pure jet black. I mean, throughout Europe, or sort of Western Germany, Austria, Switzerland area, all red squirrels are pure jet black. So it can vary from that all the way through to pure bleached white as well.
So that was what I did yesterday. We went to the British Wildlife Trust. But enough about yesterday. I'm going to talk about last week and some of the questions that I was asked. Yes, I am from Bermuda. It is a nice place. It's a beautiful place. It's just really small. So I was born there, and I spent the first 18 years of my life there. And by the time I was 18 and ready to go off to university, I was very, very ready to be somewhere different. The temperature is great, and it's a really good place to visit. Just don't stay for more than about 2 weeks because you'll run out of things to do. It's 21 square miles, and it's long and thin, and so it's about 21 miles long and 1 mile wide at the widest point, if you can even imagine that. And it's got 64,000 people on it, and it's like one of the most densely populated places in the world, which means that there's not a lot of wildlife left. And so I do miss the temperature, but that's about all I miss. I miss my family. They're all still there. And the degree that I'm doing is called Species Identification and Survey Skills. And the point of it is to teach us how to become ecological consultants. So we're going to be able to go and work for a place where a company wants to build something in the European Union, somebody has to do some level of surveying at the site that you want to build to make sure that there's nothing that is a protected species there. So I would be doing that. I would be going to places and say, this is the kind of habitat, this is the kind of species you're likely to find here. And then if it looks like a spot where something rare might be, like all the bat species are protected, badgers are protected, a couple birds are especially protected. So if I went to the site and said, I think you might have bats here, then we would go back again and do a different survey, more in-depth. But sometimes you just go to a site and say, no, this is an abandoned blah blah something, and no, you're fine, you can go ahead and build. But it's more exciting when you have to do the second level of surveying, and that's usually what ecological consultants spend most of their time doing. And the class that the NIMF came from specifically was Invertebrate Survey and Assessment. And so every week I have Vegetation Survey and Assessment and Invert Survey and Assessment, where we just learn how to identify everything in the world. And it's kind of daunting, but it's also really cool. So the more general questions, I like moving in that I like redecorating. I like moving to a new space and making it my own, but I hate packing. So if I could move once a month without having to pack stuff myself, I would maybe go for it. So enjoying redecorating is probably not the best reason to like moving, but you kind of have to pack to redecorate anyway, so why not also move? That's all I got. And to wrap things up, I actually think maybe I can vote, because technically I'm a US citizen, but I've never lived there, and I've never really looked into that. I just have this little certificate that says that I am. I should maybe look into that, because yeah, watching the US election can be really stressful if you're a non-US citizen, because it does affect kind of the whole world, and only this little tiny portion of the world actually gets a say, and a smaller portion of them are crazy. So I should probably get on that. But Micah, I'm glad to hear that you went out and voted, and I'm glad to be back. And I look forward to the rest of the videos and to seeing you again next Wednesday.